I am here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss a situation that has likely happened in a lot of places, and some people may have gone through this process, but a friend actually called me and told me that she was coming around a bend and there was a car accident in front of her, and she had to slam on her brakes and swerve to avoid the accident. And there were actually several people behind her that swerved, and luckily she did not get in the accident, but it could have been a major pileup. So David, if that is the case, if you're coming around a corner, or if you don't hear sirens, or you don't see, red lights or blue lights or anything like that, and you run into that accident, are you liable and are you at fault?
Well, that's a good question. It's, I would say, a case-by-case type of situation. As an attorney, we would have to look at several factors. Number one is, in terms of this particular accident, you're saying it's around a bend. So was there enough visibility beforehand to put a warning for this friend of yours to know that there's a vehicle accident? If there's not, and she's coming around the corner, the next question is, what was her speed? Was she going within the speed limit allowed within that section of the road? If she's going too fast for the road condition and she's not able to react in time and brake in time to avoid a collision, then potentially the argument could be that it's her fault. There's other factors which I would say to any potential client, give us a call, we can take a look at the case, review it with some of our experts, accident reconstruction experts as well, to determine as to whether you're at fault or not. That having been said, we've handled cases before where we've gone after the city or the public entity that owns or controls that portion of the roadway. And you might be telling yourself, what do you mean? What is that all about? Well, the way it works is that if there's a stretch of the roadway which is considered to be a dangerous roadway, and by that I mean is that there's been a history of accidents that have occurred in that location. Cars come around, they lose control, they crash into another car, and then subsequently other vehicles are coming around and they don't have enough time, perception, reaction time to stop in time, and like you indicated, they cause a pileup of collision. Well, the argument can be made is that the city, because what happens is each time, at least here in California, each time an accident occurs, the police report gets filled out and it gets sent to a government entity that keeps track of these accidents. And the reason why they do that is because they want to make sure that if there's a certain number of accidents occurring at a certain stretch of the roadway, that raises a red flag for them. And usually they're supposed to, but unfortunately sometimes they don't. They have to go to the scene and determine what about that roadway is causing accidents and what could be changed about the roadway in order to make it safer so it's no more a dangerous condition. So, like I said from the beginning, it's a case-by-case situation. It's best to consult an attorney such as myself who has experience in this area, who can then evaluate the case and let you know whether it's your fault or whose fault it is for this accident.
Absolutely, and to get that phone number, there will be a phone number below in the YouTube video as well as in the YouTube video to contact the law offices of David Azizi, and there will be much more information about this particular accident in the link in the info below, the best Los Angeles car accident attorney page on the David Azizi site. So please click that, and thank you for your time, David.
Sure.